What up, everybody? My name is Jordan, and I'm going to be telling you my top 10 favorite free programs for the PC. Now, I got to start off saying that you use these at your own risk. I do not assume any liability if something breaks your computer. But I have been using these programs forever, and I have never had any issues with these. So, to me, these are absolutely safe. But I just have to say, for legal reasons, that if something happens, it's not my fault. But anyway, I love these programs that I'm about to talk about. And a lot of you might already know almost all of these programs, but I talked to a ton of people who have never heard of any of these, and to me, there are some of these that are just too good to pass up. So I'm gonna start with just I'm not gonna bring anything up on the screen, but I'm just gonna start off by giving off an honorable mention to Skype. A lot of people don't want to use Skype for some reason, and it is an excellent program. It interfaces with Facebook. It's free, computer to computer, phone to phone communication. Going over the internet. It's an amazing program. I think I just heard that Skype just released group video calling, that used to be a paid feature and no longer is. So I mean, there are just so many amazing things that Skype can do for you. Let's just stay in touch with people without having to use phone minutes. It's a great program, so highly recommend it. Not in any particular order, but the first one we're going to talk about that's actually officially on the list is Rainmeter. And as you can see, my desktop looks different than most people's desktops. I don't have a taskbar, I don't have any icons or anything like that, but I do have these little things. These are skins. This particular suite of skins is the Serenity skin pack thing. And you can download these online. I'll put the links to to these certain things in the description. Um, but it's an amazing program, Rainmeter, because you can if you don't want the weather, you don't have to have it. You just unload it. But if you want like your YouTube subscriptions up here for some reason, or some type of RSS feed reader, or I don't know, a map of the world that spins. I don't know, whatever kind of desktop doohickey you want, you can get it. You can download it. You can mix and match. This whole thing is highly customizable. It's basically driven by INI files that you can just edit yourself and make them do whatever you want. It's really a really great program if you're looking to spice up your desktop a little bit. And you can use it in conjunction with your normal desktop icons and task menu bar thing. But I just like it just because it's just so clean. There's no extraneous stuff. I hate looking at the desktop icons all the time because invariably I'll start dragging a bunch of stuff on it and then never clean it up. So I love not having to deal with that. So Rainmeter, ladies and gentlemen, Rainmeter. Next up, if I move my mouse down here, you'll see that I have a very Mac-esque type of hotbar down here. I'll turn auto hide off. This is called Rocket Dock. It's an amazing program. I really like it. As you can see, if you haven't guessed, these are desktop icons. You can just drag anyone from your desktop or anywhere else icon onto Rocket Dock, and it'll keep it there. And it's just really good because sometimes I have to, like, if I go into my taskbar, I have to actually like put text in the search box to try to find a program because I have so many. So and because invariably in these folders in the task menu bar, I'll just show you real quick what I'm talking about. Like just look at all this stuff. And then like if you type in one, if you click on one, you've got all these HTML things and weird. The uninstaller, like I don't need the uninstaller. I need the program. So invariably, I'm gonna have to type in MSI. Oh, there it is. Okay, and then I can hit it. I hate doing that whole situation. I really hate that. So this just for the programs I use all the time. It's right here. I love it. Absolutely love it. So anyway, yeah, I'll turn auto hide back on, so it's out of the way. So yeah, that is Rocket Dock. Moving on, we're gonna go to Media Player Classic. I love this program. It is so much better than Windows Media Player because Windows Media Player has issues playing a lot of videos. Um, especially if you have video that's really high quality or something that's uncompressed or I don't know. There are a lot of videos that Windows Media Player just can't play without downloading a bunch of codecs and stuff like that. This is an incredibly easy media player to use. Plays music, video, goes back and forth between all of them. Highly customizable. You know, you can say, you know, what is. I mean, you can show what pieces in the menu are there, you know, and what aren't. You can have playlists, and you can snap them. You know, it's just amazing. I really, really like it. See, I can snap it inside the program, or I can, you know, click on it and drag it out. It's just really great, and I just like it because it's no fuss. You just grab it from your desktop and you throw it in, you know, and it plays. There's no guff. I love it. So that's Windows. Sorry, that's Media Player Classic. And yeah, so that's that. It's a pretty self-explanatory program. Next, we have. Let me just get to it here. A program called CCleaner. Now, I've already done this tutorial like several times, so I actually already went through this part with my computer. But if I hit Analyze, wow, that's hilarious that I already have stuff to get rid of. CCleaner is basically a glorified maid for your computer that cleans up all the crap that that you get, you know, that you gather while you're browsing the web. You know, if you download a program, it's going to create temp files. You know, and it gets rid of all that stuff that you don't need, and you're in complete control of what it deletes. Just by clicking on these little checkboxes here, and you can go into applications. I have Google Chrome, Mozilla, other things, and it'll clean through all of these things. Um, and I've already, the last one I did removed 9 gigs, and I do this on a regular basis. So imagine how much space you could get back if I used this all the time and got 9 gigs back. You know, you who have used it never, if you are such a person, you know, you could get way more than that back, you know, just by doing this. It has a registry cleaner. Be careful when you use this. It prompts you to back up your registry, but if doing things with your registry can be risky. But I use this, and it's really great for fixing discrepancies with programs. You know, something's not running. Um, all of your uninstalls, I only use this to uninstall programs now. That like if I installed something and I can't find the uninstaller, I can definitely find it here. I love it, love it, love it. You can go to your startup, like anything that is in your that starts like when you start up your computer. Um, like certain programs are started, so this allows you to go in and turn some on or turn some off, or completely delete um, the registry key to make it start up when you turn your computer on. You can look at your system restore points. I just love it. This is actually an older version, but you can always get the free update. I just haven't gotten around to it. That's CCleaner. Moving on. Let's go to here we go. Let's do OpenOffice. Now, a lot of people probably have heard of it or know what OpenOffice is, but it is basically Microsoft Office without the Microsoft. Oracle took over the project. I think actually somebody else took over the project now, but OpenOffice is amazing. That it is basically Microsoft Word, PowerPoint, Excel, all of the above, but in open form. So there's no Microsoft involved. This program's absolutely free. This is their version of Microsoft Word, and what's awesome is you can save anything that you create in these in this suite of programs in the ODF format, which is its proprietary format, where you know, like it'll. Sometimes you have some issues with formatting if you're doing really advanced formatting and stuff. You know, so if you save it in this format, it'll definitely be in the way that you want it to be. But you can always save it as Microsoft. This goes all the way back to Microsoft Word 6. Dang. 95, 97. You can just save it in normal Microsoft Word documents. which is amazing. So you can. If it needs to be turned, like if an assignment needs to be turned in .doc, you can turn it in that format. And that works for the PowerPoint and the Excel and stuff like that. And you can open those in Writer and in OpenOffice as well, which is great. So yeah, so I use that all the time. Used it all through school. Next, we're going to go to a program. It doesn't really have a heck of a lot in the way a of a GUI, but it's called Clam Win Free Antivirus. I love it. The reason why I love it is because it's so far like in the background. It's never saying, "Oh, you need to do this. You need to do this. Have you thought of doing this?" It's like Norton and McAfee are like famous for doing that all the time, and it's so annoying. But ClamWin, you can just start it. Like if I want to scan my main drive for viruses, I could just scan it right there, and it'll take however long it takes to scan. But then it'll just automatically remove that stuff and give me a report at the end, which is great. They're constantly updating their virus database, it's always up to date. You can scan the entire drive, or you can right click on a file and then just hit the scan with ClamWin, and it's really fast. It'll tell you whether it's infected or not. It's great. So yeah, this is a good virus protection software title if you don't want to shell out the money to get something important. And I don't want Norton anyway. Next, I'm going to go to Open Broadcaster, which I actually am using right now to record. If you ever want to make your own video tutorial of something, or capture, you can actually capture games with this. This is a good alternative to something like Fraps. Now, Fraps only records 3D applications, to my knowledge, and doesn't just record your desktop. So you could use something like there's also a program called Cam Studio, which does this as well, which is also free. But I like this one just because it allows you to record fairly high quality video, and only take up, this is 12 minutes and 30 seconds. So this is going to be about a 40 megabyte file, which is insane. And I've got the settings, cranked pretty high. But 40 megabytes for almost 13 minutes of video. That's great. So and you can record games with this if you go into settings, under sorry. I did want to say this. So when you start this one up, you can go to File Input, or you can live stream with this. And I have tested that with Twitch.tv, and it works. So you can stream live via Open Broadcaster. But you can record games with this. It's got a 3D game plugin that I haven't really tested. It's the Game Capture plugin. But it's really good. It's really good. So I enjoy it. I like this program a lot. And I find it to be fairly better than Cam Studio. Just my personal opinion. Next, let's go on to TeamViewer, and I'm actually not going to bring TeamViewer up because it's going to show all my information, and I don't want to go through all that. But TeamViewer is actually, well, here, let's do this. Let's just go to the website so we can have something pretty to look at. This is TeamViewer. Gives you remote access of your computer, basically via anywhere. So on your phone, on your iPad, on your other laptop, from desktop to desktop, allows you to remote control your computer. And I cannot tell you how much I have used this. It's amazing if you're out and you're like, oh, I forgot, I need to send this to somebody, or I need this file on my Google Drive, but I don't have it. It's amazing. It is freaking awesome. You can use it as a glorified remote for Netflix, or you can use it to. I've actually edited and uploaded video via TeamViewer on my iPhone while I was driving in the passenger seat of a car. I mean, it's awesome. I love TeamViewer. It's free for non-commercial use, just for private citizens. If you want to use it for your business, you got to buy it. Um, it is great. Absolutely awesome. I cannot recommend this program enough. Fairly easy install, and it's cross-platform. The only thing, if you have a PC and a Mac, I have not found a way to be able to, from a Mac, control a PC or vice versa. So that can be an issue. But going from your iPhone to a PC or vice versa, that's easy. So yeah, TeamViewer. Definitely consider TeamViewer. Let's also go on to, all right, nearing the end here. Let's go to WinFF. WinFF is a video conversion program, which is absolutely free as well. Has a ton, just an obscene amount of formats. And I mean, this doesn't look like a lot, but if I go to any one of these, it's got a bunch of presets for those. So there are a ton of formats that you can choose, or you can put in your own bitrate and frame rate and stuff like that. You can override it. But it's really great because I like it because it doesn't sort of hide all of the actual conversion process. It brings up a command prompt that shows you what frames it's doing. I mean, and shows you any errors that are going on through it. It doesn't hide all of that to make the whole program look pretty. It shows you what's actually going on, and renders pretty good results. I like it. So, and it does batch conversion for free. So allows you to, if you have a bunch of videos from your phone that you need to convert to the Google Android format or something like that. You can do all of those at once and just say what folder you want it to output to. So love WinFF, use it all the time. Super good. I'm also going to show you, and this, I might lose some people with this one, but this is called Wavosaur, and it is a wave file editor, so it's a sound editor. And it can be used for a lot of things. I use it for mastering. I use it for doing, like, if I have a sample that I need to have have a little more control over the editing capabilities. I use Wavosaur. It's free. Lets you can put in different skins to make it look different and stuff like that. Has VST support, which just that makes it worth downloading. Having VST support, being able to use VST effects is just insane. But one of the great things that Wavosaur does, it allows you to record if you have the right driver. And it's not going to work because I'm screen capturing right now. But if you have the stereo mix option under audio configuration, you can record what comes out of your speakers. So if you have a need like that where you need to record, like, I can hear it, but I need to have it, you can do that with Wavosaur. You just hit the record button. You can hit the monitoring button when you're not screen capturing. You can hit the monitoring button, and it'll show you whether you're clipping or not up here. And you just hit the record button, and then just hit it again when you're finished, and you'll have a completed waveform of whatever's coming out of your speakers. So that's, like, I mean, for people who aren't doing, like, audio production, that's a really great tool to have. To be able to record what's coming out of your speakers. So really great program in that respect. So thank you so much for watching. That's basically it. I went through Rainmeter, CCleaner, Wavosaur, WinFF, Media Player Classic, Rocket Dock, TeamViewer, Open Broadcaster, Clam Win, and OpenOffice. Yeah, so those are the main programs that I use. Oh, I guess there is one more that I do want to show off. It's called iFunbox, and it's an interesting little program. And I don't have my iPhone readily available right now, but it allows you to access the inner workings of your iPhone without having to actually jailbreak your iPhone, which is actually really cool. So you can take videos from your phone and put them on your desktop, or you can put videos from your phone from your desktop onto your phone. There's a lot of really good uses for this program. And it's free, so you don't have to pay for it, which is great. So this is also a program that you can use in your mobile life that we all have nowadays. We have this mobile life going on. But anyway, those are the main programs that I wanted to show you. So thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to y'all later.